Different skills and more education are required in some cases, but this is not an insurmountable problem. There's also a growing awareness of the mismatch between the skill level of people unemployed and the qualifications required for available jobs. Employers increasingly say that they're looking for workers but cannot find qualified applicants. And the problem is not only the specific job-related skills. For example, in terms of overall readiness for the workforce, it's shocking to me that 70% of our 17 to 24-year-olds would not qualify for military service because of obesity, drug use, criminal records, or inability to pass the military's exam for math, literacy, and problem solving. And the problem is much deeper than recruiting for the military. The percentage of prime-age males, 25 to 54 years old, who are working or looking for work in our country has declined steadily for about 60 years. Back in 1953, 3% of prime-age males did not participate in the workforce. Today, it's almost 12%. And this has been offset to some extent by the growing participation rate of females, but that trend has now leveled off. A growing portion of prime-age males are now on disability, and we have a widely publicized increase in drug use, particularly opioid use, and an increase in alcoholism. And the mortality rate for this age group has been increasing as well, in part due to an increase in the suicide rate. So those hurt by trade get the headlines, but the cause of many people not working goes way beyond trade. We've made some attempts to address dislocations caused by trade and other reasons, but not enough. We have a broad range of government-funded programs that provide career counseling, skill upgrading, job training, and income support. In general, our programs have had mixed results, and they pale by comparison to assistance programs in other countries, such as Germany and France and Denmark. If we were really serious about helping those hurt by trade or the challenges of technological change, we would conduct a serious review of the current programs. We would provide funds for experimental programs in different labor markets. We would draw on the experience in the private sector. We would conduct objective evaluations. We would share best practices. And we would show the American people that we are making a serious effort to address the problem. Now, don't get me wrong. These programs are not a panacea. Training people to work in a new industry after extensive experience in their current job is no small task. It also requires significant hard work and discipline by the individuals, but I believe that we have to do better. We must start looking at how to prepare our young people for the changing workplace of the 21st century and find ways for them to learn new skills over the course of their working lives. Whether we address these problems is up to all of us. The cost of not doing so is very high. The damaging turn against trade is just one example of this cost. I hope that we will rise to the occasion. Thank you again for this honor.